Jim and Terry Show coming to you, battling demons of electronics and software, battling our own fog. Let's call it age and stage, call it lack of coffee, but our minds, they go everywhere, including to Sydney Sweeney, and wondering about jeans.
I came here to a beautiful breakfast, thank you, Terry. It was delicious, and the coffee was out of this world this morning. It just tasted unbelievably great.
You were
and
deprived.
Then we came down here and we watched, what's her name?
Sydney Sweeney.
Walking around with... she's a pretty good-looking girl.
I don't even know who she is, to tell you the truth.
Well, didn't it mention it the movie she's in, and I never saw it.
Oh, yes, the White Lotus.
Yeah, and that was a famous series on somewhere.
Well, my wife and daughter love it, and they're addicted to it, and watched all, was it 4 seasons now?
I don't know. She's got a real interesting voice. I'm not even going to say sexy, but it's different.
Okay. Well, regardless of whether it's different, sexy, or whatever she stars in, she's now the face of the... Do you know the
American
brand?
Eagle, I think.
Is it American Eagle?
I
good,
think so.
Good for you. So I'm going to have to click on something here. Okay.
And I was, with all of the racism things and stuff, I was saying, that's just ridiculous. And then till I heard the dialogue, and it was Terry, I'm not too swift, folks. Terry pointed out about her saying, our genes are handed down. And I went, oh, okay, this is kind of weird. It is really sort of leaning towards the ultra-right with their whole idea of white supremacy.
You could see that interpretation.
Yeah, you can feel that.
If minorities are coming out, visible minorities are coming out and saying, this is a step backwards in advertising, what happened to the body positive?
No.
Remember, we showed you that large plus-size model. For Abercrombie and Fitch.
Yeah.
So that's the plus size model, and the question is, are we past the body positive?
Look at the men's shots too, though. Look, I mean, jeepers creepers. We all have to have our shirts off and everything else.
Not you and I.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we were just trying to, two guys with a coffee. What are we trying to do?
This was delivered by American Eagle.
Yeah.
They knew it'd be controversial, and they did it. That's what they did it for.
So is it a clickbait kind of thing?
Yeah, absolutely.
They just want you to... So
well,
now...
look, we did. I mean, I told you, the only place I saw this ad was on news. Honest, hand to heaven. The only one time I saw it was on news, talking about it, and I don't think ever shown the full ad. And I brought it up to you or something. I can't remember what happened. So I said, well, pull the ad up. Yeah, I said to you, pull the ad up. Let's take a look at it. And again, it was only like 5 seconds, the ad, but enough to say, our genes are handed down, or whatever way she talks.
Our genes are handed down, and mine are blue.
Yeah.
I thought, well, that could be a political thing. The blue state, blue politics, Democratic. Is this as American Eagle?
Apparently she's
a paid political ad.
No, she's a paid Republican. Yeah, not a paid registered Republican.
Registered Republican, and Trump said, "I haven't heard, don't know who this is, but if she's a Republican, I love her.
I'm all for her." Well, Mr. Trump, she killed 13 people. Yeah, I'm all for her.
If she's a Republican,
she's got a pardon coming in 3 years.
Okay, so that's starting us off with Sydney Sweeney and into the controversy, and the whole idea is body positive. Are we past it? Are we past hashtag Me Too and hashtag Believe the Women in the days of the Epstein trial? Are we ready to accept? Because there's not one victim who does not want the Epstein files to be released. They all want the files, all the victims. So who does not?
Well, obviously, this file has a lot of people in it. And it might, it could have a cardinal in it, a judge in it, could have the Clintons in it, could have Trump and Melania in it. It's got a lot of things in it. But this farce, not the Epstein, the cover-up farce, where Trump's men went down there and taped them, and they're going to release the tapes eventually someday, maybe if everybody doesn't get killed in the process. She's going to tell them exactly what she wants, and we know she's already done it because she was moved to a minimum security facility, which costs that minimum security facility. They have to hire more security
for
her. Boy, so she's got a cushy life and a pardon in 3 years. Mark my words.
Okay, is that your prediction? She's got a pardon in
or before 3 years or before.
Yeah.
But as long as she's waiting for that pardon, she will now be in the lap of luxury.
Is it P. Diddy who's already asking for a pardon?
Yeah, he's asking for a pardon. Why won't Trump give him one? Because he said something good about the Clintons.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
This guy is just wicked. Trump, I mean.
Well, they both, maybe.
Well, they both are, yeah. But that's the reason.
Interesting.
It's like putting the tariffs on Brazil because they locked up their crook of a...
Bolsonaro.
Yeah. And he wants to dictate to them. It's like he can't negotiate with us for tariffs because our government decided to recognize Palestine. Whether I agree with that or not, that's beside the point. I don't want another leader in another country telling me, you do this or else. And that's all Trump's about now.
That's all he's ever been about. It's just now that most people are seeing it.
And he's loving it.
Of course he is.
He just wants everybody to bow down to him. Did you see what Apple did? It was disgusting.
Did they pay him money?
Well, they came and gave him another $100 billion, which
Did you say billion? Was it B?
100. Well, they gave him $5 billion. They said, like in investments, billion in America, and then they gave him another $100 billion at the Oval Office yesterday or the day before.
Was it a real check?
What's disgusting? Well, this is what they're saying is you can say everything you want to say. Is it actually going to take place? But what they did give him is this disc, and God only knows what that disc is. It's a clear disc. And I went, that's pretty chintzy until they pulled out the gold brick with a groove cut in it where the disc sits in pure gold. So Trump's just getting all like Solomon. People are just coming and giving their wealth to Trump. You are just Lord of, whatever.
This is so sick.
It is sick. It is. I can't stand it.
I can't stand it. If this doesn't make your stomach turn and make you want to do whatever you can to change things up. And it doesn't. You don't have to wait for 3.5 years.
No.
In the United States, there are midterms coming up.
Yeah.
So you can be part of the change.
Civil war is only a word.
That's funny that you say civil war, because on the monitor close to you, my friend, is a latest Wigmore Allen Gibbons. It's called Light the Lanterns, and it's a reference to Paul Revere's famous riding with the lanterns lit to warn the British are coming.
Are you going to insert it into the show a bit?
Do
it, yeah. You've got my permission.
Okay, I will do that at the end.
As sub-president of the Jim and Terry Show.
Chief Operating Officer, Chief Executive Officer, Chief Financial Officer.
As the one that does absolutely nothing for this show, I give you this opportunity to post that.
There you go. Light the Lanterns is a reference to Paul Revere's. And I'll put it on the outro as we head out.
All right.
Okay, anything else? Civil war is still on your mind? You still think it's a possibility?
Absolutely. Because what's going to happen...
More so now than when we've been saying this for... Even in the first administration.
There is so many fronts it can happen on. And one might be this whole redistricting. Because now California is saying, well, if Texas does that, we're not just going to sit on our hands here. We're going to redistrict.
Oh, yeah, that's a whole other issue, the Texas redistricting. I'm telling you, when we talk about this, you are often prone to say, remember, both sides do this. And I'm telling you, the history of this Mark Elias, who I follow, who's challenged these redistricting laws, and over, I don't know, he's got like 200 cases that he's tried to challenge. Every time they try to redraw a map, he's there on behalf of Democrats to argue, and for minorities, because it's usually remove the voting rights of minorities so that the whites will vote Republican. It's a disgusting system. Gerrymandering is the problem. Fix it. Please, fix it. Do an amendment to your Constitution. Fix it.
But I'm telling you, I think all is good. Look at the shootings that are happening now. Even most mass shootings are white guys. The latest is a black guy in the military. In a military base. The country is having a breakdown because everybody's lying to everybody else and everything else that's going on. I don't know what's in that man's mind, but he might just say, this is not the America I signed up for. The bourbon industry down, by the way, 65%.
Not that I would notice these things, Jim, but thank you for bringing that up. All right, I'm going to cut to the
I listened to it on
Squigmore
a radio
Gibbons.
show this morning to prep for our show.
Oh, good. I'm glad you're doing prep on the road as you arrive late for breakfast. All right, Jim and Terry Show signing off for now. Bye-bye.
What?
In a world that's confusing, when the sheriffs are the bad guys, when the ones with a mask on are holding up the good ones, and when the ones being locked up may be the ones that we needed. If you have a keen mind, then you mind how you use it. If you got a mean spirit, you don't have to use it, abuse it. When they tax the poor ones and give it back to the rich ones, when the Constitution is just the whim of convicted felons, maybe it's time for Paul Revere to light the lanterns, to light the lantern. If you have a keen mind, then you mind how you use it. If you got a mean spirit, you don't have to use it, abuse it. I don't wanna carry this load no more. I don't wanna carry this load. Though the sweat of my brow and the toil of my hands has got me so far into this promised land.